everybody, happy Wednesday. Welcome back to Just Plays Exile election. We are coming up pretty close on the end. We only have a few elections left. And after that fun romp into Ichika's backstory, I think we're gonna go hang out with Nori, because this is my Nori route, I guess. I was used to it by now, seeing Nori's sleeping form on the couch. That was actually just me sighing, sorry. I sighed deeply as I sat on the opposite couch. Everything was going all according to plan. Within the next 10 days, it would all be over. Okay. Alright. And we were about 2/3 of the way through Alice's 30-day time limit. I couldn't decide if I felt like it was going quickly or slowly. It didn't even bother me that I had become used to the throbbing headaches that I would get after every election. It had become the same sort of thing. Instead, I felt more strongly about wanting to take a shower or being thirsty. Even though it took a lot out of me, if I compared it to how I was in the very beginning, things were much better now. I took a bottle of water out of the fridge and drank it. And what did my whistle? Having drunk about half of the bottle, I returned to the sofa. And from Nori's mouth leaked a small sound, which sounded similar to a yawn. Oh, I wonder if I woke her up. Well, even if that were the case, it's not like Nori was gonna complain. I mean, I felt bad about it, but at the same time, I kind of would be happy if she woke up. Okay. She sat up, sitting up, she rubbed her eyes. After looking around, barely able to keep her eyes open, they suddenly snapped open and stared directly at me. Huh? What's wrong? It seemed as though what she was looking at was not me, but what I had in my hand. Oh, are you thirsty? I held out what was left in the pet bottle, or the pet bottle. I shouldn't say pet bottle. It's not actually an English term. I held out what was left in the water bottle. And she grabbed it and drank what remained. Letting out a satisfied sigh, Nori smiled. I think this might be a new sprite for her. It wasn't directed at anyone, but it was just a simple expression looking happy. Okay. Looking happy, she turned in my direction, the corners of her mouth twisting upward. Hang on for a second. Upon saying that, I went and took another bottle of water out of the fridge and sat back down. Just in case I took off the lid. Okay, I took off the lid and held it out. However, it seemed as though Nori was satisfied, and she didn't take it, but rather just shrugged at me. Thinking that she could just drink it later if she didn't want it now, I put it on the table. I was a little bit at a loss for what to do next. Usually when we would meet like this, she would just go to sleep again, and I felt like that was a little bit of a shame. But of course, Nori wasn't exactly a rousing conversation partner. However, I felt at ease just looking at her sleeping face. Yeah, right now, I just kind of wanted to savor the moment. Just the two of us. You gonna go to bed again? Okay. Sorry. I skipped over the first part. Are you all ready going to bed? Or, I guess, going back to bed? I didn't really need to fix what I had said, but I added it just in case. However, as if in response to the words, Nori tilted her head at me again. What should we do here? At the same time I said that, Nori's gaze shot to what was right next to me. The only thing over there was just a monitor and the phone. Nori continued to stare in that direction, unmoving. Are you hungry? The reason I thought that was because I was actually a little bit peckish myself. considering how I felt after the first election, this was actually pretty impressive.
アリスに頼んで何か軽いものでも持ってきてもらおうか。
Well, I bet if we call Alice, she'll probably bring something light for us to snack on. I was a little bit surprised at first to not get a reaction out of Nori, but then I quickly realized and spoke again.
ご飯食べる。
Do you want dinner? Alright. Well, it seems as though this would be a good thing to do.
まったく夜中だっていうのに人使いが荒いよね、かなめくんは。
Kaname-kun, I can't believe it! You're asking me to do things for you in the middle of the night? Even though she was complaining. Okay. Even though she was complaining, Alice appeared pushing a cart with exactly what we had ordered on it.
寝てたのか。
What, were you sleeping?
さあ、どうだろうね。
Who knows, maybe. Well, it wasn't exactly unusual for her to give me some sort of vague answer, but this was actually something I had a little bit of an interest in knowing, so of course, she wouldn't tell me anything. I wonder what Alice did in the middle of the night. If she was being controlled by multiple people, it was possible that they were changing out and using her in shifts. I mean, if all they had to do was answer yes or no, I could certainly imagine it.
悪かったな。
Sorry.
またまた心にもないことを。
Ugh, and here you go again with your empty words.
それもそうだな。もう行っていいぞ。
I guess I am. Alright, you can get out of here.
なんだ、夜中に何か食べたら太っちゃうんだからね。
Ugh. You know, if you eat at night, you're gonna get fat. I couldn't tell if she was actually displeased with what was going on, but having thrown out those lines, Alice disappeared. The Alice that had brought in the cart also left the room at that point. When I looked back at the pizza toast, which was sitting on a plate, Nori was standing there staring at it, a smile taking up all of her face.
待ちきれなかったな。
Not able to wait, huh? Without speaking, Nori took a plate and then returned to her sofa. If she wanted to start eating here, I worried about it just for a split second, but then I realized that she was carrying the plate. When I sat down in the sofa across from her, Nori let out a small... Nori let out a small, how do I want to translate itadakimasu? Whatever. She's saying the end of itadakimasu. I'm tired, man. I had a long day at work. Upon saying that, she began to eat with vigor. Even though she still couldn't say the beginning of the word, she was able to pronounce the end of it perfectly. The fact that she was able to do that and also carry around plates was probably thanks to Ichika.
はい、いただきます。
Yeah, let's eat. I said it a little bit more politely than I usually did. And I took up my pizza toast and brought it to my mouth. Okay. Since my appetite had come back after the election, along with Nori, the two of us made short work of the food. Speaking of food, I think my food's here. I may have to go get food. We'll have to see. Yep, my food's here. Hold on a minute, guys. Okay, sorry about that. Fucking Domino's guy. I'm gonna turn off the auto. Okay. Watching Nori stare at the plate, wanting more, reminded me so much of Misa. Of course, girls her age were very worried about gaining weight. But from where I was standing, it seemed as though she was perfectly thin. And I felt like it probably would be healthy for her to gain a little bit more weight. Since Nori seemed to be about the same height and build as Misa, I figured if she wanted a little bit more, it probably wouldn't hurt.
いや、やっぱりこれくらいにしておこう。食べ過ぎて、明日の朝ごはんが食べられなかったら、イチカに怒られちゃうからね。
Nah, I think we should stop here. I mean, if you eat too much, you're not gonna eat your breakfast tomorrow, and Ichika will be pissed. I returned all of the empty dishes to the cart, and then began preparing to have a real good sleep. I turned toward the powder room, intent on brushing my teeth and washing my face. But I found that found that Nori was already waiting there with her toothbrush in hand. I suppose Ichika had also taught her that. My job was putting some paste onto the brush, putting some toothpaste onto the brush. And after that, I could leave everything to Nori. Now, with her belly filled, her fatigue returned.
さあ、それじゃあおやすみ。
Okay then. Good night.
すみ
Night. Trying to say goodnight back to me? Nori walked toward the bed. I was a little bit worried she'd go back to sleep on the sofa, but it seems my fears were in vain. I couldn't carry her to the bed this time, and so I felt a little bit sad about it. However, looking at how much Nori had grown, I felt even happier than I ever had before. Okay, 2 more days till the next election. I think I'm going after Shihori, right? Only 2 more. As I counted off as I counted off the people who still were left in my way, I realized that I had become a much more, I had become a much worse person. I realized that from the very beginning, I had no sense of righteousness. The only thing I could feel was a thirst for revenge. And nobody would have known what I would have done if everyone hadn't voted for Misa, or what would have happened later. Despite that, though, I can't forgive them. Maybe the way that I feel has something to do with that stupid killer virus that Alice had mentioned. God, that feels like it was like, well, I mean, I guess technically it was a couple of years ago. In terms of real world time with this LP. That was the only thing I knew.
どうしたの？疲れた顔してる。
What's wrong with you? You look tired.
ちょっとね。
Yeah, I am a little tired.
それなら今日一日くらい休んだら？
So, do you want to just relax today?
もうあと2人なんだよね。もう時間は足りてると思う。
I mean, there's only 2 of them left. I feel like we have the time.
いや、 1日くらいっていうのなら今日1日くらいなんとかなるよ。あとたったの6日なんだし。
Nah, if we have a day, then I feel like at least for today I should try and get something done. We only have 6 days left.
それならいいけど。
Well, I mean, if that is the case, that's fine, but yeah.
いってらっしゃい、カナメ。いって
All right, see you later, Kaname.
らっしゃい。
You later?
はい、行ってきます。
Right, I'll be back. 2 more people. Seems as though this lifestyle was about to come to an end. And when it was over, it'd be hard to say that we'd get a happy ending. I'd killed too many people to hope for that. I couldn't begin to guess what lay in the future. But, for now, all I could do was make a move. Okay, so we can go see Izuki or we can go see Shihori. I guess we can go see Shihori first, since she's the one that's gonna die next. The moment I stepped outside my room.
おはよう。
Good morning. And possibly, the very person I had been thinking about called out to me.
もう話すことはない。
I have nothing left to say to you. I tried to pass by her while ignoring her, but she grabbed onto my arm and forced me to look back.
話せ。
Let go.
少しだけ話がしたい。
I just want to talk to you for a second.
お前がそうしたいと思うのは勝手だが、付き合う義理はない。
You can think whatever you want. I don't have to do anything.
話し方。
The way that you're talking.
なんだって。
What are you saying?
そんな話し方だった？
Is that how you talk? Wait, that's what's bothering her?
取り繕う必要ももうなくなったからな。
I don't really have to worry about being polite to you anymore.
あの子とあなた、どんな関係？
So, what's your relationship to that girl in there?
あの
That girl?
星一か。
You know, Hoshiichika.
お前には関係ない。いいから話せ。
It has nothing to do with you. Alright, let me go! Okay. I forcibly took my own hand back, but she just kept staring at me with this creepy smile. I moved away from Nori's door, and the woman followed behind me stubbornly.
何のつもりだ。
What do you want?
まだ話は終わってないから。
We aren't done talking. If she slipped inside while I had the door open, would that be against the rules? Knowing Alice, it probably wouldn't. As long as there wasn't any clear violence, there wouldn't be a penalty. I mean, Alice hadn't shown up that time that Ayara Izuki was hanging out in my doorway, not letting me pass.
じゃあ話せ。
Fine. Talk.
よかった。無理やりは良くないと思っていたから。
I'm glad. I would hate to have to force you.
早く話せ。
Hurry up and just get it over with.
あなたに提案がある。
I have a suggestion for you. A lie, huh?
あの子とあなたは特別な関係なの？
Do you have any kind of special relationship with that girl?
ああ、そうだ。
Yeah, we do. Suddenly, Yurizo no Shihori was on me.
それならあの子と別れて私と付き合わない？
If that's the case, why don't you break up with her and go out with me instead? I would also like to point out that this is a hey you, I don't like your girlfriend moment. Just pointing that out.
どういうことだ？
What the hell are you talking about?
あなたのことが好きなの。
I'm saying that I'm in love with you.
私とあなた二人で生き残る。そう約束してくれればあなたに私のすべてをあげる。
I want to survive with you, just the two of us. If you can only promise me that, then I'll give you everything.
お前が俺を好きだって。
Did you say you love me?
そう。初めて会った時から興味があった。
Yes. Ever since I first met you, I've been interested.
理由は？
Why?
さあ、それは今でもよくわからない。
Who knows? Can't say that I even understand it now myself. Shit. What the hell is up with this chick?
でも、あなたが好きだというのは本当。
But when I say I love you, it's the truth. Okay. I could barely deal with the fact that she was lying so much. And right in front of her face, she was staring into my eyes. Right in front of my face was her face, staring into my eyes. Her eyes were on me, but she wasn't looking at me. Our gazes weren't crossing. If you didn't look at us seriously, you wouldn't even notice. It was that subtle. She wasn't looking at me, but she was looking at someone else.
要。
Kaname?
いちか、大丈夫だ。
Ichika, it's fine. There was no need for me to apologize, since Ichika already knew. She's trying to goad you into fighting her, man. At least that's how it should have gone down.
離れて。
Let go! This is the danger music. Ichika stepped between us and said in a low voice,
どういうつもりかわからないけど、要に近づかないで。
I don't know what your game is, but you can't come near Kaname.
聞いてた？
Hmm? Did you hear what I said?
いいえ。
No.
そう。よかった。聞いてくれていたのね。
I'm so glad. So you did listen.
いちか、やめるんだ。
Ichika, knock it off.
殺しはしない。要のためにも。
I won't kill her. For your sake at least.
どうしてそれが一条要のためになるの？
The hell are you talking about? You're not gonna do it for Ichijo Kaname?
私が死ぬわけにはいかないから。
I promised him that I wouldn't die.
なら私を止められない。
If that's the case, then you can't stop me.
止められる。
Yeah, I can.
どうやって？
How?
最初に足を折る。私の両足と引き換えにね。歩けなくなるけど腕はまだ動くから次にあなたの腕を折る。私も何もできなくなるけどあなたも動けなくなる。
Well, first I'm gonna break your feet. Or break your legs, I guess. I'll break your legs. Or first I'm gonna break your leg. Both of my legs will get broken, but it's fine. Even if I can't walk, I can still use my arms. So the next thing I do is I'm gonna break your arm. And then after that I won't be able to do anything, but you won't be able to move either.
笑ってられるのも今のうちだと思うけど。
This is about the only time you'll be able to laugh at that.
あなたにはできない。それがわかるから笑ってるの。
I'm laughing because I know you won't do it.
できるよ。
Yeah, I will.
いちか、これは挑発だ。
Ichika, she's egging you on. She's taunting you. Shihori used taunt. It was super effective. I have to say I was intrigued by those lies that Yurizono Shihori was telling. But right now I had to stop Ichika.
骨折なら後で治るから。
If it's just a broken bone, it'll heal later.
ダメだ。約束しただろ。
No. You promised, didn't you?
ダメ。やっぱり無理。
Yeah, I just can't. Don't let the blood rush to your head.
ユリゾノシホリは俺を殺すつもりはない。
Yurizono Shihori is not going to kill me.
それは知ってる。でも
I know that, but even so. So that's why, huh?
誘惑も嘘だ。俺のことなんか好きでもなんでもない。
She's not coming on to me. She doesn't like me.
本当に
Really?
ああ、嘘じゃない。
Yeah, I'm not lying.
あ、もう血は喧嘩は終わり？
Hey, so are you done your little, like, drama over cheating thing?
アリス。
Audit? Alice?
終わりだ。残念だったな。
We're done. Sorry, I know you're disappointed.
本当残念。
Aw, man, what a shame.
そうね。
Indeed. Seemed as though the danger had passed, but 3 of them, well, I mean, more Yurizono Shihori. What the hell was she trying to do? She's trying to prove that you can see that you... She's trying to prove that you can tell that she's lying.
とにかくこういうのはもうやめにしてほしいね、いちかちゃん。
Anyway, I need you to knock this off, Ichika-chan.
ペナルティーは受ける。それなら文句はないんでしょ。
Said I'd take the penalty. If that's the case, then there's no complaint, huh?
それなんだけどさ、ペナルティーが意味をなさないみたいだし、ルールを変更することにしたよ。
Well, if that's the case, it seems like the penalty's not gonna have any point. And if that's the case, I'll just have to change the rules.
じゃあ、どうするの？
So, what are you gonna do?
いちかちゃんがしほりちゃんに怪我をさせたら、かなめくんにその責任を負ってもらう。
Listen, Ichika-chan, if you do anything to Shihori-chan, then Kaname-kun is gonna have to answer for it.
どう？いい考えでしょ？
So, good idea, huh? Upon hearing that, Ichika quickly moved away from Yurizono Shihori.
そ ういう素直なところは評価できるね。さすがいちかちゃん。
Oh man, that was that was absolutely fantastic how you just listened. I knew you could do it, Ichika-chan.
どうして邪魔をするの？
Why are you getting in my way?
助けてあげたのに邪魔っていうのはひどいな。
What? I just came and saved you, and now you're saying I'm getting in your way? Harsh.
あ、そういうプレーなんだっけ？
Oh, okay. Is this how you get your rocks off?
でもさ、動けなくなるほどの怪我っていうのはやっぱり見過ごせないんだよね。いくら君がそう望んだところで僕の権限で止めさせてもらうよ。
But listen, if you can't move, if you're wounded so badly you can't move, I can't overlook that. I mean, no matter how much you may want it, I'm gonna have to go and put a stop to it. Huh. Well, that was a rare well, that was a rare treat to hear from Alice.
もういい。
Whatever. With saying that, Yurizo no Shihori lost all interest and walked away.
さっきのルールはこれからもずっと続くから覚えておいてね。
That rule I just made is gonna stay in place for a while, so make sure you remember it. And Alice disappeared. The two of us left behind looked at each other.
何が嘘で何が本当だったの？
So, who was lying and who was telling the truth?
さっきも言ったけど、俺が好きだというのは嘘だ。それに、イチカが実際に足を折ると言っていた時も、できないと思っているのは嘘だった。
Like I told you before, the fact that she said she loved me was a lie. And besides, when she said that you couldn't actually break her foot, that was also a lie.
どういうこと？
Well, what the heck's up with that?
イチカがそうすることを望んでいたようにも見えた。
It looked like she wanted you to do it.
暴力を振るわれたい。あるいは殺されたいのか。
So does she want you to get violent with her? Or maybe does she want you to kill her?
そんなことあるの？
Are there people like that out there? I thought about it for a little bit, but I didn't arrive at an answer.
とにかく、あの女にはもう近づかない。俺も、イチカも。いいね。
Anyway, we need to stay away from her. Me and you. Okay?
あの女が死ねば、それで全て終わる。
If that once that woman's dead, everything will be settled.
わかった。
Got it. I can see through lies. And I can also see the truth. But as long as the person saying it doesn't realize that it's not truthful. Okay. As long as the person doesn't understand the truth, then it doesn't matter to think it over.
じゃあ、部屋に戻ってて、ノーリのことをお願い。
Listen, just go back to the room, take care of Nori, okay?
今日の晩ご飯は何にする？
So, what should we have for dinner?
要の好きなものでいいよ。
We can have whatever you want.
いつもそれだし、たまにはイチカの好きなものにしよ
Hey, we do that all the time. I want to have what you like sometimes.
う。何が食べたい？
What do you want to eat?
カレー。
Curry.
よし、じゃあそうしよう。ノーリはまだカレー食べたことなかったよね。
Alright, well then let's have that. I mean, Nori hasn't had curry before. Yeah.
スプーンの使い方はもう大丈夫だったよね。
And I mean, she already knows how to use a spoon.
そうだね。
Yeah, that's true. Whew, and with this small idle chatter, we brought back our sense of normalcy. Everything would be done as soon as I got rid of the last two. Alright, so we'll go talk to my dumb husband next week. I have this food sitting here and it smells really good, and we keep talking about food in this game, so I want to eat. Anyway, thanks for joining me, and we're gonna be done this game fairly soonish. I'm gonna say fairly soonish because it's probably gonna be, I don't know, it's probably gonna be next week's update, and then Shihori's election, and then maybe like a couple more updates, and then Izuki's election, and then after that, however many are left over for the climax, I guess. But okay, yeah, we're almost done with Exile election. I don't know what's going on in the future. I might come back and do some other random things or try some other paths and stuff like that. But soon we will be looking for a new game. I might want to do something shorter next. Just something quick, maybe. And once I get done with that one, then we'll find something else that's a little bit like more of a long form thing to do. But yeah, okay, cool. Thanks for joining, and I'll see you guys next week. Bye!